brings a new challenge every day. Make it an enjoyable journey with us. Never miss a video from FirstCry.com.
One of the most common myths about breastfeeding is that it's easy and it's natural. And actually the majority of women face a lot of difficulties in breastfeeding. First of all, they're sleep deprived. They're feeding through the night maybe 2 or 3 times. There's a lot of anxiety around taking care. A woman is now in charge of the life of a human being, so there's a lot of anxiety and stress. Women are very often not confident that they have enough milk. But it's really common for women to experience pain. And pain is not normal, actually. And if pain starts, whether it's cracked nipples or engorgement, it is very important for women to seek help quickly. And the best people to help them are actually lactation consultants. They are the most highly educated people when it comes to breastfeeding. And I wonder if you could talk a bit about the problems that mums face, like cracked nipples, and what they could do about it.
Right. So usually what happens in a medical setup is most of the nurses are, really heavy loaded with work. They don't really have that much time to give in for a breastfeeding consultation. So they just latch on the baby and walk out of the room. That's not how breastfeeding works. So the first most important thing that mothers need to understand is that breastfeeding should not be painful at all, regardless of how many times a day the baby is at it. It's not painful. So if at any point of time there's a mother who's complaining that it's painful, it needs to be assessed, and more often than not, it's an incorrect latch. So the latch is basically how the baby is getting a grip on the breast, and that needs to happen on the breast, not on the nipple. That is one of the primary reasons of seeing all the other nipple issues that mothers face while breastfeeding. So it starts with pain, there's soreness, then it leads to cracks, then there could be an injury, and then a full-fledged infection. So this all can be prevented just by ensuring that the baby has a good mouthful of the breast while breastfeeding, and each time while the mom is feeding, somebody actually prompts her and asks her, are you comfortable? Is it painful? And there's a pain scale. You see all those cute little faces which go from happy smiling to an extremely unhappy face. So you ask her, where do you think you are on the pain scale? If she says anywhere less than 3, that still means that you're doing a good job. If it's more, then things are wrong. They're really wrong.